which means that this match is gonna see some team eliminated. Now, which one is it gonna be is highly dependent on the maps that are gonna be played, and they're gonna be here any second now. Picks and bans coming up. Italy chooses accuracy, Ireland chooses speed. Interesting. Okay, so we have seen accuracy before. We haven't seen speed yet. When I look at speed, the one map that comes to my mind is Tremendous Camellia, map by Null Animations. It's a 7.5 minute long map, and in my opinion, it's such a good map. Like, it's really, really fun. In my opinion, I don't know if you've played it / remember it, but it's just such a good map in my opinion. I was under like a bit of time pressure when I was playing all of these maps, and I knew if I played this whole 7.5 minutes of Beat Saber, single map, I knew I would not be able to finish all the maps, but I still did it because I found it fun. And picks and bans are coming up, so do you want to talk us through again?
Yeah, sure. So right off the get-go, Italy has chosen accuracy for their map. I said, Gio being the track player, this is obvious that this is gonna happen. Next up, Ireland has gone for speed. You want to counter a track player, you gotta go for speed. So they start with the bans of Ireland. I'm sorry. Ireland's bans are gonna be all in the accuracy pool, obviously. We're gonna see first rate town, some kind of magic, and candy coated lies. So I think these are exactly maps that you have not seen been banned last time. I think none of these maps were banned last time.
Yeah,
so
none of them were banned.
That is right what we're going to see. And as of right now, Italy is banning things from the speed pool. Let's see how that will look. There we go. Italy banning. Oh my god. Why this map? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call it Iro. Italy banning Iro, Dark Sheep, and The Daybreak Will Never Come Again. Can you actually pronounce that?
I think I heard someone pronounce it in another tournament I casted, and they pronounced it as Iro. Whatever, the other words I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce, but I heard someone pronounce it Eero, so I kind of just stick with that. Okay, let's see. Picks coming up. Take it. First pick of Italy. So is that the slowest? That isn't the slow. Yeah, that is the slowest accuracy map.
Actually, the slowest.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I think so. At least to me, it felt the slowest, the most hackable. So we're not gonna be seeing a really quick and difficult start. Well, it's gonna be very difficult, obviously, but it's not gonna be as speedy as last match when we started with a Joker map. Let's see. Second pick, that is gonna be Ireland.
Yeah, I think it's coming up right now.
Any second now. It's gonna be fresh.
It should be a speed map as well. If they pick Egg, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I kind of want them to, because I really want to see Dead Man Walking, because it's just such a good song, in my opinion.
It's like, such a good song and such a good map as well.
That as well, yeah. But they do not pick an accuracy map, sadly. Or, well, maybe it's a good thing they didn't.
Not surprising though. I mean, like, you picked the speed map?
Yeah, well.
In the speed pool that you picked. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. You picked it, you pick it.
I mean, that is what you should do, honestly. So Funeral Derangements is, I think, like, not the fastest speed map in the pool. Oh, there we go. Dead Man Walking, next pick for Italy.
Let's go. The Funeral Derangement. Well, it's a muffin map. 350
Deadman Walking must be the
BPM.
most popular map, right? Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. Sorry.
I'm happy it is because it's just such a good map, such a good song. So I love to see it. Most played map in the pool chat. There we go. Oh, and the tournament. My bad.
In the
Okay.
entire tournament.
I wonder if that's gonna change or if it's just gonna stay and it's gonna become the most played map in EU Cup Season 1.
It might be. It's a really good map. It's such a good map.
It
And
is.
such a good song. It's
Yeah.
just perfect. It's a good combination.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna be seeing, I reckon, another speed pick, and we do see Sullivan by Cabero, Dan map, and I think it's the one with, I can't recall, but I think it's the silly one.
It's a silly one.
Hold up.
Sullivan,
Yeah, the silly one. I'll. Yeah. Any silly maps? Oh, okay. So it's like that 4-minute speed map. You know, I love seeing sort of endurance map or like stamina maps because they're just different. Like they focus on a skill set not many other maps focus on, and they are just different. Yeah, I can't describe it. They're just different, built different.
Oh, it's 400 BPM. I'm reading in chat. Is that the map? We've seen this map
I
last
think
week.
so.
then.
Yeah.
That's fast as hell. That's very fast.
Nah, that's very quick. Yeah. Well, you gotta trust chat. So if chat says it's 400 BPM, they have a point. I think it is 400 BPM then.
I mean, we could just look.
Only
it up.
bangers picked. Yeah, exactly. There's only bangers in these 4 maps picked.
Okay, let's actually, you know, I'm gonna do something that a good caster does, which is I'm gonna look it up, like a real, well-prepared caster that is just opening the tabs to the map pool. Look at that. And it is indeed 200 BPM. So, you know, if you
So
go double
basically
that, it's gonna
400.
be 400.
I mean,
Exactly.
there's no difference between 200 and 400. Let's be real. It's the same thing essentially.
I mean,
Especially in AG. You know,
what do you mean?
if
The
you have
same
like a
200 and 400
BPM
BPM
map.
is the same on AG?
Yeah, if
I've
you have
never
like
seen
a 400
BPM
BPM
AG
AG map, you know, it's gonna be pretty hard to AG. But
I
we have
don't know.
Geo,
What are you
the
saying?
master of accuracy maps. I think if one man was to do it, I think it's Geo.
Yeah, Gio's gonna get a 99 on this 400 BPM.
Yeah, I think he is.
Definitely. That is gonna happen. I mean, how could he not?
Listen, Geo, no pressure, but it would be kind of cool to see a 99 on this. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I want to see that 99, you know? Hit me up.
But
Oh, we are
I'm
seeing
thinking about.
Gio's are playing
Ah.
speed. No, wait, this is the wait, we're not starting with speed. We're starting with the AG map, the pick by Italy, which is going to be Tekkit, because we are getting the teams currently. And for Italy, we're going to see Mr. Super Krerezd, Buccia, and Spledgy. And for Ireland, we are going to see Barry, Evie, and Luna. So, no, I don't know. Why is the legendary AG player Geo not playing AG? What is going on?
I think he's just saving his accuracy power for later.
Yeah,
For those
saving the AG for the
400
speed
BPM
map.
accuracy maps. Because I think that's where you really need the AG.
Yeah, that is definitely what you should do. You know, save the true AG for the 400 BPM.
You also have to remember, Geo's an old man. Geo is an old man, so he knows. He knows his ways. He knows his strategies.
Geo, yeah, the strategies of performance enhancing drugs. We know it. He has admitted to it before.
The so-called. Wait, don't pandas eat like that one plant that just makes them super energetic? No, I think that's koalas.
Huh?
Okay, never mind. So I think
I'm
like some animal has this super special plant. I think it's like, I don't know, which if they eat, they're like extremely energetic.
I don't know. I've never heard of that before. I just have to laugh at chat. You know, it's just very funny.
Yeah.
Thank you, Olaf.
Olaf has a good point. Okay, so we're waiting for Ireland now.
Yeah, it's like I think the players are getting ready. We are gonna go into it very, very soon. There's not many preparations left. I think the players are all streaming at least. Looks like it at least. So we are going to go into the maps now.
Hello, players. Once again, different players this time. Look at that. There they are.
It's incredible. So starting with Tekkit again, you know, this is an accuracy map, so it's gonna be quite slow compared to what we are going to see after. I always love this. Like, I feel like accuracy was picked every single time so far, right?
I think
Am
so,
I-
yeah.
am I
I
wrong
haven't
about
seen
that?
all the matches.
It's always so funny because you have like this nice and calm egg, and then it just screws you over with like
400
Furiosa or
DP, yeah.
something. Yeah, or like the
Yeah.
insane speed maps.
Or like Vibro Kill or something.
I don't think we had that yet. We did have the normal
Oh,
overkill,
come on.
but no Vibro overkill.
Wow. Well, one day, I hope. The voices are saying it was played once. Okay.
The voices? They're
Oh
multiple?
my god, chat. I'm seeing players get deafened. That means only one thing. We're gonna be seeing Tekkit very, very soon. Now, this map we have already seen today, and there we go. No stream sync, not even gonna attempt that, because, yeah.
Yeah, getting directly into it indeed. And as you can see, Ian is just holding 100% accuracy. Incredible. That is obviously not 100%.
Absolutely
Our counter is
insane,
just-
wow.
Our counter is just not working for anyone who doesn't quite know what is going on.
Wait, so does that mean the scores will have to be counted manually?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know. What are we
Awesome.
seeing? Is it 98.5 for Ian?
I cannot see. I'm not even gonna attempt trying to see
But
that.
that name could also be Lan, I guess, but I think it's Ian.
I think it's
That'd be a
Ian.
funny name though.
He is on 100, trust me guys.
98. I think it's a 98.5 actually. That is actually a 98.6 even. That's an incredible score there by Ian.
That is, yeah.
So I think honestly Ireland is still in the lead here. I think it's close.
I know because Luna is on a 97.9, so I'm not
Oh
sure.
yeah, true. So basically, what do we need to do? We need to reduce their scores by a third of the difference to 100% of Ian, which would be 1.5%, 0.5% down, would bring them to a 98.3. So this is actually quite close.
It is really close, yeah.
Yeah, that is like I
Now
think
they're
they're
on
like a
equal
little
scores
bit below.
essentially.
But I think, you know, this is going to end up being incredibly close, especially seeing that. Oh, okay, no, Ireland's score is actually dropping a little bit
Also, Split
because Ian has dropped a bit as well.
Yeah, also, Spledgy is gone, banished.
Sledgy's just disappeared. And I think
Nah, no
Sledgy's
Sledgy.
score also isn't updating.
It isn't.
Oh no, did we lose? Did we lose a player entirely?
I think we did. No, did his quest break again? Come on. Luna now climbing to
And
that.
is there a
19.
miss? No,
and
the
we get
accuracy
iron score.
of Ian has loaded in now.
Hello. That
was
is
not a miss.
surprising.
So we
Well-
are getting blessed by a score in the end. So unless if
We're not
Spledgy's-
because Spledgies isn't working.
Yeah, I mean, but
You
if
dropped
Spledgy
off.
actually didn't crash though, like fully, if that's just an internet thing, we could still get scores.
Yeah, but I think he did. Wow, okay.
Ian with the 0.3 PB actually acting
Wow.
out of their mind. Jesus. I mean, Ian was
the
holding a
hell?
98.6 for the good half of the map. I just want to say that. Like,
Yeah.
yes, that drop is devastating, but that is still a 0.3 improvement. So, yeah, that's pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, that's like 10th
Pretty decent.
in the map on Score Saber.
10th in the map is
That
pretty
is
good.
10th place
Especially
for Ian,
considering
just like that.
I think important note, 10th on a map that is played in a tourney, right? It's not just 10th in a map.
Yeah.
It's just a map that is contested very heavily.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, that makes it double impressive.
Mhm.
Okay, so while we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on with Spledgy, because I don't think we actually have a score here.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
Okay, so since
Well-
Spledgy has no score, that basically means 0% accuracy for Spledgy, which is kind of painful, but it means that Italy just loses the first map, which is very painful considering that this is their pick.
Yeah, it is. So we might see something similar to last match. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but last match we saw a team lose their map as a first pick. What Italy can do, however, is if they feel they can out-act Ireland, they can replay this if they want to. I think it would be a pretty fair call right now.
I mean, they definitely can. We've seen that they can. They held, I think, 0.1% higher pretty much the entire matchup. The beginning was a bit closer thanks to Ian's incredible start.
That was a
But,
really good start, you have to say that.
Seriously, I was looking at it, I was like, I do not remember Ian being that good at accuracy. Because
Yeah.
we've seen them play, I've not seen them on the leaderboards that much. So just, busting out that 98.6 something is that is really, really good act. And we are seeing a replay. It makes sense.
Okay,
That is definitely
look
the
at
way
that.
to go here.
Called it. I wonder if they're gonna be doing same players because they are gonna be doing same players. So now they just rely on Spledgy's Beat Saber not crashing again.
Yeah, let's hope. I mean, that's for every map. If Spledgy is in PC crash, I don't. Was it a PC crash? Did we get the information about what actually happened?
Okay, maybe. Well, I think he's playing on Oculus again, so it could just be Oculus shenanigans.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah, link issues.
Oh, issues with Oculus Link. That's not great.
Mhm. All right, players are in the song, loaded up. Link, more like stink.
What?
Doesn't.
Oh, you're
I
quoting
should
the
have
chat.
looked
Okay.
those. Yeah, I should have looked those QR code puns up because it would have been funny. Listen, I still have time. I'll look some up.
I was gonna say you can still get that in. Okay, there we go.
Chat. I don't think you're
Players
ready
are
for
loading
this.
into the map. Getting some rahs in chat.
Hell. Alright. Are we gonna be seeing some QR codes?
I think so. I hope so. I wish so. Please? Hello? Please, please?
I would love to. Oh, maybe. We're waiting just for a little. Just give him a bit of time, come on.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Seems like what no QR codes does to a Beat Saber player.
Honestly, you know why that is? That is because you didn't get your puns ready. I blame you.
Well, I have.
If you had your puns, the
now.
QR codes would be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Okay, well, I have puns now. Do I say them now or when they start playing the map?
Okay, I would say when the QR codes are ready. You know, else
When are well, they are not ready apparently. That's the
yeah,
issue.
but they will be ready soon. I hope.
Okay.
I'm just like I'm optimistic, maybe naive. I don't know. It's all the same.
Okay, I'll just say one now. It might speed things up. Chat.
Okay.
Why was the QR code afraid of the dark? Because it couldn't be scanned without light. It's
is that
not even
actually-
funny.
Is that even a pun? Like,
No. It's
okay, I don't want to call you out, but like that's not a pun.
See, chat is
Unless
laughing.
I'm not-
Chat is laughing,
unless I'm
and they're,
not getting it.
the players are playing.
They are playing, yes.
It worked.
It did work, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. They won, no QR code. Alright, the players are in the maps now. Replay called by Italy.
Ian's egg is ridiculous right now. What in the world is happening to that?
Yeah, but compared to last time, it's pretty low, isn't it?
98.7. Just a 98.78.
Climbing up to 98.8 and still climbing up. What is Iron on?
This
is
player?
insane.
Meanwhile, I feel like they're absorbing Buchia's accuracy here. What the hell? Now just like it doesn't have to go to the head. They're still like, they dropped a little bit, not too much. But you know how like you get good accuracy and you notice that you get good accuracy and then suddenly it just all comes crashing down. That can happen. But I don't want it to happen. I want to see that score being carried to the end. Meanwhile, Buccia actually like acting up as well. The scores are getting a little bit closer. Team Italy actually holding the same accuracy, but because Ian is just like also Barry too. Like we shouldn't like ignore the fact that Barry is holding the same accuracy right now. They're just like acting.
Yeah,
so
that is wow. Okay. What I want to point out is Buccia is still just sort of climbing up very slowly, but climbing up. And that's what I also noticed on this map when I was playing it. You do sort of climb up in AC as the map goes on.
The accuracies are dropping for everybody involved. Ian getting close to that old score again, which is still really good. But the scores are getting closer.
Look at Barry. Barry's still holding
Barry
that 98.5.
Still dropped a little bit, but that's still really good. And Italy just won. They're missing 0.1% here. It's getting closer, but there is not much map left. They need to actually act up, and they need to act up now.
Yeah, I don't have much time, so...
Yeah, they can't hope for the opposing team to drop.
Yeah, I don't think
and
it's
they
gonna
are
happen.
climbing!
They are climbing, but I think... they're not climbing quick enough.
No, there's only 20 seconds or something left. 0.05% currently. I think both teams are definitely over the PB of Ireland last time, and
last
it's
time, yeah,
just not
definitely.
enough. With Ian
Yeah.
improving by 0.15% again after improving by 0.3% the last run. Actually ridiculous improvement. Actually ridiculous.
Yeah. But also, if you look at Team Italy, you have Mr. Super QWERASD, who had the highest accuracy of all the players. So
Yeah,
I definitely want to shine
let's-
the spotlight on that, because
absolutely.
Italy
Mr. Super
might
is
have,
incredible.
yeah, that's just such a high accuracy, and 98.52 would put you into 6th place on Score Saber on this map. So definitely an absolutely insane score. What is the map we're gonna be seeing next? Remind me.
The next map that we are seeing is Funeral Derangements, which is Ireland's speed pick,
Hell yeah.
which is
So
also currently on
Ireland
screen.
might. Yeah, I know, but anyways, uh, we don't talk about it. We do not talk about
We
it.
don't look at the screen. You know, that's like
Yeah,
that's
no.
what noobs.
I wanna give a I wanted to give a shout out to the people in Europe, because until now essentially the time was 17:27, which is a 7-7 ish, but sadly it's 17:28 now, so not anymore, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but thank you for the shout out.
Well, the time was 17:27 for a while, and if you exactly when you see it, get it 17:27. Just remove the one, and you get 7:27.
I feel like I'm missing a meme here, so okay, I will. It is confirmed. I'm missing.
You
a meme.
can't. How do you not know? Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna go into explaining 77 because wow, okay. Insane. I was not expecting anyone to not know the 77 joke. It's the most unfunny thing in the world. It kind of is. But
It's only the most.
it's silly,
Okay.
so I like it.
I am going to ignore that and go on with the players, because we are gonna we have gotten the teams from the team captains. For Team Italy, we are going to see Gio Arbo and Mr. Super. Mr. Super just being like an incredible player in every regard, so they're gonna play a few maps, I guess. And Ireland is gonna be played. No, Ireland is sending Barry, also an incredible player on everything, Evie and Wazowski.
Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing some players from last time, some players which have not played the first map yet, and they're not gonna play it. I don't know what I said yet, but they're not gonna play it because the first map has been decided in the favor of no other than Ireland, which now has a point. Now the second map is a pick by Ireland, so there are sort of expectations on Ireland. However, what I want to point out is that Italy has a really good speed lineup with the ACK player Gio, who's, in my opinion, gonna carry the accuracy in that team. And then you've got the other two players. You've got Arbo and Mr. Super, who are just... Well, Mr. Super had the highest score on last map, so just an overall insane player. And then Arbo, I think, also sort of focus more on the speedier side of maps, so it's gonna be a really good lineup, in my opinion. Not to like throw some shade on Ireland, because it's ultimately their pick. So I think they're gonna be the ones expecting this win on this map. So definitely anything can happen. Strong lineups on both teams, and I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, same. It's gonna be quite the change from the last map, and I personally enjoy me some speed in tournaments.
Yeah, definitely. Speed is just generally speaking fun. in my opinion, but it is. And when you add it into tournaments, I don't think I've ever seen like a bad speed map in a tournament. So, generally speaking, speed maps are just fun in tournaments.
Oh, there we go. Setting up the synchronized streams. Get your joke ready. It's your time. Give me a pun. Now!
Why did the QR code cross the road? It's so bad. To get to the other barcode. I didn't get what's funny about this, but fine. There it is. Is it gonna work?
I don't know what to say to
Is
that.
it gonna work?
It
is! Essentially. Ish.
Alright. There we go. Speed map, go. And we have seen this map before.
We have.
In the last week, it was also one of the speed picks. I think this one gets like very stamina heavy. Does it not?
I'm unsure, but what I do know is that this map is a muffin map, and it's 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes, of 315 BPM. I'd actually say the quite opposite. The beginning part, where the players are right now, essentially, was in my opinion the most fast-paced and intense part of the song, and then the whole second part, the whole second half, probably even more of the map, felt pretty chill.
I mean, I can see that. This is not necessarily slow, but for a speed map, it's also not very fast. And
yeah,
looking at the scores, you can see that the miss of Geo actually like hits them pretty hard. Team Italy 0.45% below Team Ireland right now. You can look at the score by Mr. Super here. It's a 96.68. That is incredible.
And I see a
Meanwhile,
miss.
Wazowski with the miss, equalizing the scores a little bit. It's not quite enough though.
And that 96, as you were saying, is just above literally anyone's score by what 0.3%. That's just an insane gap.
Ian and Barry are also doing very well though.
Yeah, what I have to point out though, you see that Geo is an accuracy player here, because if we compare Geo and Arbos' scores, Geo, although with a miss, is 0.5% higher than Arbo on an FC.
Yeah, that's definitely proof of that.
Yeah. So
that happens when a true egg player plays speed.
Misses.
They just get very good egg.
That's what happens. Real. So now you see there's more misses on the side of Italy. 2 misses now as Geo misses, just as I was saying that. 3 misses on the side of Italy, 1 miss on the side of Ireland, which means Ireland is now leading by 0.6%, which is a really big gap. And I don't think this map gets super quick. I don't think it's gonna get super quick anymore. So as long as people don't miss on these windows, because there's a bunch of windows here, I think. I might be wrong though. Oh yeah, no, okay, there's like these stacks with bomb resets. So as long as Ireland doesn't miss on these, I think Ireland is gonna take this map.
Yeah,
which would mean the second point for Ireland. Match point.
So I want to mention Barry right now. Barry, okay, right as I wanted to say, they dropped off quite a bit of accuracy. But they were holding a 96.45 for a while before those bursts came up. And Mr. Super has dropped. Oh, there is a miss by Barry. I immediately destroyed their score. I'm sorry. Jesus
Christ.
Is
what the casters are good at.
I'm very good at destroying. So I'm sorry for that. It doesn't make a difference in the grand scheme of things. Italy is not going to be able to take that back. And in the end, Ireland takes it by a score, or rather a accuracy difference of 0.4%. I'm wondering.
It's quite a lot.
It is quite a lot. I think like maybe not even an FC would have been enough. I'm not actually sure about
Yeah,
that.
I don't think so. Definitely not.
Yeah, but no replay. So we are gonna go into the next map, which is going to be the most played map in the entire tournament, which is Dead Man Walking,
Dead
which
Man
understandably is the
Walking.
most
Hell
played
yeah.
map because that map is very good and the song is very good. It's just a very, very good combination of everything.
And it's also accuracy, which, as you said, has been picked every single time until now.
Yeah. It's
Kinda
actually
makes
kind of
sense. It's the
crazy.
most... Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the most like the best map. I mean, like arguably, you know, it's I personally it is my favorite. I think some people would probably disagree. There are other very good maps in the pools as well, but like one of the best maps in the most popular pool is obviously gonna be the most played. And I also think
Yeah.
that it's not a map that is just like not a lot of people are gonna ban it because it's not the most hackable. It is not the fastest accuracy map. It's just an accuracy map. It's just accuracy. You know, it's right there. It's not gonna cause people to be like, oh yeah, we can't play this because it's only 2 notes per second, or it's like 7 notes per second. It's like more mid speed than an actual act map. You know, I feel like that helps with that map as well.
Yeah, it is sort of closer to mid speed. I'd probably say it's like a low mid speed.
What is the NPS on it? I actually thought it'd be around like 4.
I think so. Yeah, it's somewhere along like 4 or 5. Let me check real quick. It should be around 4. Yeah, it's around 4.
I mean,
3.9.
like 4 is still. I think 4 still counts as egg. Depends obviously
Yeah, but it's
on
also the
how...
patterns, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I played the map multiple times and I actually do not remember how fast it is, which is like, yeah, it's.
All I know is that it's
cheese brain.
definitely faster than Take It, because I've played them in the order that they're on the website. So I played Dead Man Walking first, and then I went into Take It expecting it to be a lot quicker, but it was actually the exact opposite. Hi, Geo. There is DGO in the chat. Little known fact about Geo. He is actually an ACK player.
Yes. We've been telling everyone about this, Gio. You know, we've been telling them how good you are at egg, that you have been playing Trek and nothing else. Oh, goddamn.
Geo
Doesn't have audio. I just there.
Chat.
Good thing I
Let's
wrote
just all
things in the chat.
say ACK_Geo in the chat, okay?
I mean, you're joking. Gio is actually an egg champ. I just want to like, you know, all
Yeah, you
jokes
might
aside,
think we're joking, but we're not.
Gio is actually an egg champ.
Better than Ixon. Wow, that's a hot take. Alright, the players are here. Not seeing Geo, which is very surprising, because I thought this was the map Geo was saving his stamina, his accuracy stamina for. However, we're not seeing Geo, or Ak Geo, if you may. Funeral Derangements, Muffin Map, 4 minutes of 315 BPM. Never mind, we're not seeing that map. We're seeing Dead Man Walking. That was last time. Okay, my memory did. Dead Man Walking, what a good map. QR codes that are here. I'm not gonna say more puns, because they're neither puns nor funny.
Here we go.
And we see Dead Man Walking. It is indeed going to be played.
Yay! Could you imagine just like another funeral arrangement? Is it arrangement or derangements? It's derangements, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's derangements.
I would love that, though.
Some funeral arrangements? What?
Derangements. I think, isn't it? But
It
your
is
cost
the arrangements.
25.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
just making. I was making a bad joke. It's okay.
Ah, okay. My bad. Well, accuracy map, 0.2% lead. Oh, never mind. Just Spledgy misses. There is a miss
No.
from Spledgy, which for a while drops Italy a lot below Ireland. Obviously, they're going to be climbing quickly now, but
I think they lagged, which is
can't
so
really see them
unfortunate.
recovering this, to be fair.
There is only one way, and that is if Ireland misses. Else, we are gonna have another sweep because Italy does not have a replay here.
Yeah. Maybe Ireland's
that
gonna
is so
replay it.
sad.
How would that work? I know,
mean,
you
they-
can't win. Never mind.
I mean, Ireland could probably, in theory, replay. I don't know if there is a rule that forbids them to do that. It makes no sense.
No, they could replay, but there is no way for Italy to win that. I don't think there is.
What do you mean? Just accuracy-wise, you think they are worse off?
No, because then you'd count Ireland's previous accuracy of the map before the replay, which they had higher. Oh, never mind. It looks
Ooh,
like
there's a miss by
Ian
Ian.
actually missing now gives Italy the lead by 0.1%.
God. I think Ian was also the person with the highest egg on the team, so that is double painful.
Yeah, that is. Now sitting on that 97, 0.2% difference between those teams. Ah, that song. Can we get some sour PLSs in the chat?
Score difference of 0.2% currently, which is a decent lead.
Now, there is a lot of pressure on those teams as the map comes in, and still 0.2% difference between these two teams, but it looks like Italy is gonna be the team that will take this map because it's over. And I think I just saw Ian use outro skip.
I mean, like using that is
Didn't I?
just like legal in this tourney. So any player that listens right now, do not use that. And I'm gonna one up that even. Just remove the mod. Just don't keep it in. Don't take the
Yeah.
chances.
Yeah.
You will lose the round if you use that mod. So please don't do it. In this case, it doesn't really make a difference because Italy is taking it. But just remove the mod.
However,
please.
Ireland has a replay.
Ireland has a replay, yes. So we might see it again.
Interesting. As we see, Stream Elements mention something very important which we haven't mentioned yet. There is a stream pool. There is a... Oh my god. There is a prize pool you yourself can donate to. And it's gonna be split between some of the best teams which win the tournament. Well, only one can win. But they're not gonna be the only ones getting that prize pool. So if you want to support your favoritist teams, make sure you donate to that map pool. Why do I keep on saying map pool? Prize
a
pool
prize
is
pool.
what I meant to say.
You know, get that prize pool and push it real good so that the players are gonna get rewarded for their insane efforts here. We are not going to see a replay on Dead Man Walking. It makes sense, you know, accuracy wise. It was this was a pure accuracy battle. Yes, both teams missed, but like both teams missed. You know, same amount of misses means same amount of point reduction means this was a pure accuracy battle. A replay would not help that much because if Team Italy FCs, they will still win. So this makes a lot of sense. And that also means that we are going to pivot into Sullivan, which is a 400 BPM speed map. This is like quite the more insane map compared to Dead Man Walking. I feel like we might have a few Dead Man Walking after this map. So get your, get your stuff ready because we are going to see a lot of sweat here.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Italy now has a lot of pressure on themselves because, remember, the team that loses in this match is gonna get eliminated. Out. No more EU Cup for that tournament. So there is definitely going to be big pressure on Team Italy to win this one, because that would lead to a tiebreaker, which would give Italy a chance to still win this, to make a comeback.
Yeah, there are chances, definitely. The replay on Ireland's side, though, is huge. That's pretty huge, especially considering their pick is coming up. And I do see them having a good advantage here, though. We saw that in the last week map. But then again, you know, I feel like I said that last time as well, or rather we have felt that last time. These maps are quite different. Just because your accuracy is higher on the slower speed map does not mean that you can combo the higher one. So if you like, if Ireland has trouble comboing and Italy kind of gets it done, you know, this might go either way again.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. What are the team lineups for these two maps? So we're gonna be seeing Gio, Arbo, and Mr. Super on Italy, Luna, Berry, and Wazowski on Team Ireland. So sort of similar setups to Funeral Derangements, if I recall correctly, if not the exactly same setups.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, in terms of the players.
Speed players getting speed players into the speed, and obviously like one Truex player makes a lot of sense. But
that
you know, the real question,
Gio.
Yeah, obviously, you know, it's extremely good at accuracy. It's like it's the same, you know. That I think it's because like Gio's a panda as well, just like Pandita. You know, it just gives you accuracy powers. It's just how it works.
Oh, that's a good point. I never realized that, but yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, it's just how it works. It's just it's a rule of life.
The rule of life. Okay, let's see. The thing is, for a really, really long time, I thought I was the only Adam in the Beat Saber community, because I never knew that there's other Adams. Like, chat, do you know other Adams in the Beat Saber community? I don't think you do. But then one day, yeah, exactly. Like, hi Spledgy. I thought there's no other Adams in the community. There is, sadly. Show cat. I don't have a cat, Spludgy. I sadly don't have a cat, but I'd love to. QR codes are here, unlike my cat, because I don't have one.
Aww.
We see green screens, which means we're gonna be seeing gaming in a second. Look at that. There it is.
It is a sight to behold.
So as I said, you know, there's going to be big pressure on Team Italy now, because if they win this, they get another chance to stay in the tournament. Also big pressure on Ireland, because if they win this, they get through to another round. So... Oh, and just like that, Berry misses right in the early beginning, which definitely puts a big disadvantage on Ireland's backs. So now they essentially have to rely on either having better accuracy than Italy, which is possible with that setup, but they do not have iron, or they have to rely on Italy missing, which is never a good thing to do.
No, there's another miss coming up. Luna missed, and in general, I think their accuracy do look better. You can see that this is a bit too fast for Gio to actually hold very strong accuracy, and 94.97 is probably like barely what you can like get on a map that is on the limit of your speed. There are two misses by Gio. I should have not talked about him at all. Mr. Super also with a miss, and with that, Ireland is suddenly in the lead again.
Yeah, so look at how quick those streams are. Like, that's just the thing about this map. You have bomb resets and you have really quick jumps slash streams. I really don't know the difference. So, either of those, yeah, caster skirts just, yeah, it is a real thing.
It is like, it just happens again and again. Alright.
However,
one-handed jump speed parts.
Look at that. Yeah, that is insane. The thing
scores are
about
so
this is you can't
close.
mess up. If you miss once in those jumps, like, you miss essentially a big part. You lose at least like 5-6 blocks, and that's just no good. So you definitely see how it is really close, and you see probably how there's a lot of pressure on these players because, you know, if either of the teams wins, it either means that Ireland gets to go through or Italy actually has a chance to stay in the tournament. So let's see how this pans out. There's still half of the map remaining. Nothing is determined yet. The difference between the teams right now is about 0.2%, which can be changed, probably with one miss. We see 2 players with a full combo, and we see 4 misses on Team Italy, 3 misses on Team Ireland. But that accuracy difference isn't that big. And you also see Italy climbing.
Not that big. I mean, both teams are climbing currently. We are at a pretty equable section, all things considered. As soon as the map picks up again, this is gonna change though. And
yeah,
I think like what you said, you know, if you miss like one block during those one-handed jumps, meaning like if you miss time one, you kind of miss timing more than one usually. That can make a huge difference. And the ending of this map is ruthless. Look at that.
It is.
And
Look at that. Berry picking up 2 misses.
Arbo missing, shaking their head. Accuracies are dropping all over the place. No one can keep that up compared to what they held before. And more misses.
Yeah, look at that. Arbo missing, Berry missing twice as well. However, it seems that Ireland now has a bigger lead than ever, as it is around 1% because there's just so many misses on Geos' screen. As there is just no pause. This map keeps on going and those streams just keep on coming. And so do misses. Berry misses again, which does sort of make Ireland's score a bit closer to the one of Italy, but it's still around 1%. A bunch of misses on Berry, 12 now. We see a bit of a head shake there, but little does Ireland know that what just happened now means that they do go through to another round. Italy, you see a lot of head shakes on every player's screen. Italy is out of the tournament.
Yeah, with that, lots of mistimings happening on the streams, and that means that Ireland is going to be able to take it, because I think that only happened to Barry compared to Gio and Mr. Super on the last bursts. And this is our first elimination, I believe, right? I think that is our first elimination.
I think so, yeah, it is the first elimination.